You recently made comments warning of the dangers of right-wing parties. Apparently that was after the resounding One Nation win in the Farrer by-election. Is that correct?
Thank you for the question, Senator. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
After the resounding One Nation win in the Farrer by-election, you made comments warning of the dangers of right-wing parties.
I don't recall using that language at all. Can you clarify what you're talking about?
No, that's all I've got here. What benefits for Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islanders would such a statement bring?
Senator, again, I'm not clear what you're referring to, so if you could give me some clarity around where I might have used that language. I don't recall using that language.
You didn't use it?
Not that I can recall.
Okay, thank you. What are your thoughts on the Aboriginal industry, what's referred to as the Aboriginal industry? The lawyers, the politicians, the public servants, the bureaucrats, the contractors, the academics, the activists, living off the money allocated to assist Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders living in poverty, despite receiving welfare payments the same as other Australians in need. The money's being allocated, but it's not getting to where it needs to be. What are your thoughts on that?
Senator Roberts, that sounds awfully lot like you're asking the Commissioner for an opinion.
Do you have an opinion?
I do have an opinion, but it's not my role to share my opinion, Senator.
Are you aware that that's happening?
Senator, I can speak to the fact that we know that there is a fair amount of financial allocation to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander services and supports. I'm not sure what you're referring to in terms of welfare support, but I do have concerns about the fact that funding that's being allocated to our communities and to our organisations and to government agencies is not actually meeting the needs of our communities, and that's evident in the Closing the Gap targets.
Thank you, we're agreed. Are you aware that often more than half the grant money is eaten up by salaries and other middleman costs before getting to the people the grant was supposed to assist?
The indication of that has been presented in Productivity Commission reports and Indigenous expenditure reports. So, yes, I am aware that there is consideration of that, Senator.
Senator Roberts, I'm just struggling to see the connection between your questions and the role of Commissioner Kiss.
I think we'll see it fairly soon.
Okay.
Are you aware that most assaults upon Aboriginal women in the Northern Territory and in Western Australia are committed by Aboriginal men?
No, they're not.
I'm not sure that those statistics are necessarily accurate, Senator.
Okay.
Check your facts, Malcolm.
Why does nobody comment that the large proportion of incarcerated Aboriginal people are in jail because they committed crimes warranting a jail sentence from a magistrate or judge? That's called social justice.
I can't make comment on that, Senator. That's not a question for me.
Yeah. Again, asking a Commissioner a question for her opinion.
Senator, I don't make the decisions about who goes to jail and how they're sentenced. Sorry.
Minister, when will this government learn that throwing money around is not the solution? These people are living in misery, in poverty, and throwing more money at them and throwing it to the activists and the parasites in between is not being effective. It's quite clear. Social justice includes people accepting responsibilities for their own actions and genuine help on the ground. What is your government going to do about closing the gap? Because it's widening now.
Sure, thanks for the question, Senator. I reject the language in your question. Yesterday, in front of the Finance and Public Administration Committee, the National Indigenous Agency appeared and gave a lot of evidence about all of the work that we are doing to improve outcomes and to close the gap. Our government is committed to that. The Prime Minister gave a statement to acknowledge the Closing the Gap reports, and we acknowledge that not enough is being done and more needs to be done, and that's why we've made significant investments in the budget. Thanks, and I want to thank the Commissioner for the work that she does in highlighting this, not just to governments around the country, but to everyone in the country about how important it is that we do close the gap, not just for not just for the people that are living in these lives right now, but for future generations of Australians.
Thank you.